DAS Studio 4.5 Pro. So this is 4.5 and starts with this. Okay. A lesson trip and blah blah blah. Okay. So it launches sometimes when you click on a link like this, it will launch, or not sometimes, it will launch Firefox window or something like that. Okay, so I'll just continue this. No, I won't. Okay, so I can go here and look at the different tips that is posted down here. Now, I just think it's too slow. So, you know, figure out things as you go. That's my motto. Actually, I tried to read up on this, and I couldn't find info anywhere on this one. Because what do you do when you start DAS Studio 4.5? It's like, this is what you got, and you got nothing. Now, it says make a selection from the left, double click to a file to load it. The problem is when you start DAS Studio, you got nothing. You just got this here, and you click on it, and there's nothing is going to happen. Now I downloaded some stuff here, so that's why these tabs or pull downs are here. But when you first launched this, there's nothing here, nothing at all. So I was a bit surprised that it's actually not even a box here. Nothing. The reason for that is probably because they want you to start using the DAS 3D store and start buying stuff and downloading stuff. So that's what you need to do. So we'll have a look at that. So it will launch this interesting page when you click on that, and it says 3D models and content for Pulsar and DAS Studio. So what I think, or it makes sense, or it's logic though, that all the 3D models you download from this shop will actually work with both Pulsar and DAS Studio. So everything you download on this in the shop should work with DAS Studio. That's, or they've totally made this wrong and they should have written something else. Anyway, just click get them now. I get this opening page, and you just see all of this weird stuff that you can download. Now, of course, the reason why I'm previewing this is because, you know, some of this might actually be of use. So I thought I'd download people. So I was like, okay, let's do that. And you know what? I've sorted by price here, and the only free model you got is this one. So I was kind of like, wow, okay, you only got one free model to try. Okay, don't mind this guy. You got that and the spaceship. So click on Add to Chart, and then you, well, essentially buy it. You say buy, even though you of course don't buy it. Now, of course, first you need to log in order to do this. So okay, you do that, and then you buy it, and they send you an email. So the email says order confirmation blah blah blah, and the email says your download is located under your account, my account. So I go to my account, and I go to my downloadable products. It'll first pop up here under my orders, but you want to go here, and that's where all the files are. And that's kind of like a problem too, because you got Mac, you got PC, you got exe. What the heck are you gonna do? What are you gonna download here? And actually there's no good way of telling, really. I mean, what am I supposed to download here? I guess once you start using DAS Studio, then you kind of like figure this out as you go. But for me as a newbie, I'm like, what the hell are they doing? So the first thing I did was I thought, well, okay, it's probably this first file that I'm going to use. So then I took that one and I thought, well, maybe if I'm lucky, it will include all of the stuff that I need. Wrong. What I got, let's see, what I got here was this. And okay, let's just delete that for now. Now this one wasn't here before. Or was it? Maybe it was. I don't know. Props, vehicles. This is kind of confusing to me, but that's because I haven't done it before, I guess. Okay, so I'm just going to double click on this one now, and that's what, okay, now it looks like crap, but the thing is that I can download, or I can use a camera. So of course I got this model after I downloaded the file and installed it, and then I had to restart DAS Studio in order to get this to work, which I thought was kind of strange. I guess you can go to import or something too, but didn't quite seem to work that way, because when I restarted DAS, it said, hey, I found a new content file and you want to load that? And I said yes. I can't really say that I figured out how to do that here. So I'm not really sure if you have to close DAS and then reopen again. I don't know. Anyway, let's double click here, and this is just a preset for the camera. So as you can see, I double click on that one and it actually uses a camera view. That is this. Now I can left click here and it will zoom just slightly, or I can right click and it will zoom way more. I can use this one to rotate, and well, that's it. So after having done that, I was like, okay, I guess I'll try to download the girl. And that's what I did. I downloaded, what did I download? Guess I downloaded this one, this file here, even though it has the exact same name as this one, 4364. So it's kind of like, okay, what's that all about? Why do I have two files that are named the same? I have no freaking idea. So as you can see, this is just a mess, really. So anyway, I downloaded that, and if I click on all now, why doesn't it show that figure in, or those clothes? Poses, products, all. Gosh, now it doesn't show it. Maybe I can just have one installation path. So okay, that's probably it. Anyway, so do use the default installation path if you do anything, because I already just created a mess, it looks like. So please do use when you install DAS, use the default installation path, because now it's just going bananas. It doesn't find the clothes for the woman that I downloaded just earlier. That is kind of strange though, because I did have a face preset somewhere. Pulses. What if I delete this one? Would it change anything here? Oh, okay. So they are there. Okay. So actually I can have several content paths, and DAS will find it. But why I didn't find it now, why I had to delete it, I have no freaking idea. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Head, eyes, head. Really? Oh, it's just part of the head and the eyes. So if I double click on this one now, yeah, that's what I thought. It just loaded the sunglasses. Fantastic. So that didn't quite make sense to me, but anyway. So you can see that when I downloaded that second file, I got this. I didn't really get the model of the girl, so you have to download a bunch of files, and that's kind of annoying. Well, to me. So, thirdly, I downloaded this one. I was like, okay, this got to be it, right? This got to be the model itself, the female. So let's check that out. Let's install this one and see if that is correct. Another thing is that you can see the file size of this. I mean, these are the clothes. I mean, just a couple of clothes here, and these clothes are 35 megabyte. Yeah, they're 35 megabyte, and I'm like, wow. The ship is 10 megabyte, and this stuff here is 35 megabyte. That's incredible, and not in a good way. Anyway, let's try to see if this actually is the model, the female. So let's check it out. And it says, okay, I accept blah, blah, blah. Use default settings, okay. Hopefully that will work. And it installs. Okay, finish. So here's the thing. It doesn't really update this. Now, it might be that I haven't clicked a refresh button or something like that, but it doesn't look like that. It doesn't pop up here. So center person respond, edit. So I'm kind of connect. Yeah, those are probably to connect to the web. So there's really no way to reload this stuff or load the model. So what I need to do, I need to close DAS Studio and it will find the model when I relaunch that studio. So let's try that. And this pops up because, well, just misc info really. And for this one, it says that I got 30-day trial, 30 days remaining. Okay, I'm not going to use that though. I'm just going to say cancel. And okay, I didn't get that requester now about loading content, but sometimes you might do that if you download it to a different content than the default one. So I hope at least that's it. Okay, here we go. Yep, that's how it works. So all, and here we go. This one I got here and stuff like that. So let's take this one. Can I drag this one over? Yep. As well as the limits of the current item. Okay, turn limits off, I guess. Okay, so here's the model. And okay, here we got pulses too. So that's kind of cool though. So I need to double click on this one. So that's kind of cool. Okay. The thing that I noticed though is that I do got export here and got BVH, but I also got Collada, FBX, Object, MDD. So that's pretty cool. I didn't really think that those were installed, but that's kind of interesting. So I could actually try now to save this as, let's go for FBX and just save it somewhere. I didn't really think that I will get this requester, but okay. FBX options, and it, well, gives you the options here, and hey, you can export morphs too. Okay. I have no idea. I'm not really sure if this one has morphs, but that's good though that it has that option. Anyway, so let's just save that. Okay. Let's go the other way around and go like that. Nope. Okay, something happened, but I can't really see much. I'll just zoom all. And hey, there we go. Quite a heavy mesh though. Didn't quite expect that. And tons of seem to just export about just about everything. But this is the model, and you can put on smoothing on that.